This is Hector Miray with Faith and Fandom, and this is Faith and Fandom 180 on LTN Radio. So I'm in like week 4 or 5 of my first Dungeons and Dragons campaign. We're playing every other week, and it's been a good experience. There's 6 of us in the party plus our DM for a total of 7. And out of the whole time we've been doing this, everybody's shown up so far. But this last time we played was the first time someone in our party couldn't make it. They work in a medical field, and there was an emergency, and they could show up and play games with us because, medical emergencies, whatever, not important. And it's the first time we played without a member of our party, and we are just entering in this like cave slash dungeon for what would end up being 3 major battles in a row with no rests. And we definitely felt his presence. This dude's character is a giant, takes a lot of damage, does a lot of damage, and we really could have used him because we almost died multiple times in game. And it reminded me of Paul when he was writing to Timothy, and he was just kind of unhappy at the fact of how many people weren't showing up for him. In 2 Timothy 4, verses 9 through 11, it says, "Do your best to come to me soon, for Demas, in love with this present world, has deserted me and gone to Thessalonica. Crescens, who has gone to Galatia, Titus to Dalmatia, Luke alone is with me. Get Mark and bring him with you, for he is useful to me in ministry." And Paul is saying, all these people that I counted on didn't show up. And he's, notably unhappy about it. And when people are counting on you and you don't show up, it affects everything. It really does. And, whether it's important things like, international ministry with Paul, or as simple as, our bi-weekly game night, it matters. If people are counting on you and you don't show up, it matters. So I want to encourage you, if people are counting on you, do your best to show up for them. Now, sometimes stuff happens and there are emergencies, and some things aren't always important, but understand that you aren't inconsequential and people will miss your presence. If you want to hear any other geeky devotionals, there's over 180 free-to-read devotionals at faithandfandom.org. There's also lots of links for podcasts. There's over like 600. Or if you want to learn more about our geeky Comic-Con ministry or things like that, you can head there as well. But I'd like to thank you for spending the last 180 seconds with me.